Nithyanandeshwara Sadashivasamarambam Nithyanandeshwari Adishaktimadhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, samajis, satsangis, Shri Mahants, Mahants, Tanedar, Kotari, visitors, viewers, everyone sitting with us all over the world through Nithyananda TV, YouTube Live, Twitter Live, Facebook Live, and two-way video conferencing having Nayana Diksha. I'll continue to expand on Sadashiva Rahasya. The first Sadashiva Rahasya, the sacred secret I've revealed from the state of Sadashivatva, oneness with Sadashiva. When the space is created and a command is manifested, a power manifested, if it becomes immediately reality in the plane you wanted it to manifest, great. If not, you are only manifesting less power. So the solution is manifesting more power, not questioning the legitimacy of the science or your ability to live that science. Listen carefully. Because the state is a gift from me, it cannot be taken away. Actually, you can't be out of the state, that is the problem. Now the next question comes, yes, if I am manifesting less power, what to do? How to manifest more power? Listen, this is the precise understanding you need to have. Listen carefully, this is the precise understanding you need to have. State is the bow, the space is the thread, and arrow is the Sankalpa with which you pull. When it goes and attacks and manifests, what do you want is the power manifestation. Listen carefully. State is the bow, space is the thread. The action of putting the arrow is the Sankalpa, putting the arrow and pulling it, that is creating the space and manifesting the Sankalpa as the reality. Listen carefully. The way to manifest more power is create better space. What I mean by the word create better space, more and more integrity, more and more completion, more and more responsibility, more and more enriching, complete with more and more of the blind spots you are carrying. Understand? your stomach pain will be directly connected to the cobwebs you have not cleaned in your bedroom. Your ulcer is directly connected to the outside veranda you have not cleaned your house. Don't think how can that and this be connected. Only if you have ulcer, stomach problems, your eyes will not even be aware of the dirt around you. If your eyes are not even aware of the dirt around you, something is boiling inside you. You are preoccupied. All preoccupation manifests ulcer, understand? All preoccupation. If you take Haritaki powder, you will clean your house. This may all look very funny, very funny side effects. You think, oh, if I take Haritaki powder, I will clean my restroom. That I understand. Why will I clean my veranda? Live, you will understand. Many of these things are interconnected. Many of these are interconnected. If you take Haritaki powder and heal the ulcer inside, suddenly your words towards your mother-in-law will become soft and completion based. The relationship will develop. It's too funny. It is too funny. What affects what? Which one touches which one? It is too funny. Let me give you the precise solution. State is achieved by unclutching, completion, all the methodologies of putting you in Nirvikalpa Samadhi. As on now, understand, I don't see any of my disciples at least manifesting any power without touching the Nirvikalpa Samadhi. And I also make sure you don't manifest powers before you touch the Nirvikalpa Samadhi, because if you start manifesting before you touch Nirvikalpa Samadhi, it will be siddhi, not shakti. Nirvikalpa Samadhi is too important. Nirvikalpa Samadhi is too important. State is achieved by unclutching, completion. Of course, ultimately by initiation. The Shaktipata puts you into the state of Nirvikalpa Samadhi, state of Sadashivatva, oneness with Sadashiva. The space is created by more and more completion with others. When I say completion with others, whatever you perceive or cognize as others, making them part of your oneness is completion with others. Understand, whatever you cognize as others, persons, river, hill, whatever you may cognize as others, imbibing them as part of you, getting them as part of you, making them feel as you. Recovering your oneness with them is completion with others. Understand? I am defining completion with others. Anything, anybody you cognize as others, bringing the original cognition back that they are one with you. Waking up to the oneness with them or at or it. Realizing the oneness again is completion with others. Completion with others is not apologizing to others. Understanding others. Others are as complicated as you. Understanding others are as complicated as you brings completion with others. You are not a bad person, you are a complicated person. All your dimensions are very strong. What others consider as good part of you, what others consider as bad part of you, all are very strong. I tell you, just like you are complicated, everyone is complicated. Understanding everyone is complicated brings completion with others, and you start feeling oneness with them. You start feeling oneness with them. Identifying yourself with others, putting yourself not in their shoes but in their crown. Why should always that word, putting yourself in their shoes? No. We Hindus, we put ourselves in their crown. Understanding the complications and realizing the oneness is completion with others. Taking responsibility and enriching. Understand completion with others, taking responsibility for others and yourself, and enriching yourself and others. This is what is creating space. Put more and more energy in that. If you are not manifesting powers, means that arrow is not pulled back much. The string is not tied strong. String need to be tied strong and arrow need to be pulled back strongly. Creating the space. The more oneness space you create, more powers you manifest. It is the space you create decides whether the Sankalpa is going to become reality or not. Whether the command is going to become reality or not. Understand? More and more proper space means continuously discover the blind spots and complete with it. Discover the blind spots and complete with it. If the power manifestation is not happening, if what you want is not becoming reality, what you want is not manifesting, understand, all you need to do is create more powerful space by completion with others, taking more responsibility for your life and others' life, enrich yourself and others. Listen, state. For all of you, you don't need to do anything for the state because just like that I transmit it. If you have heard Arunagiri Yogeshwara's story once, that's all. The state is already transmitted. Even if you felt connected to that story and felt, wow, I should be enjoying Swamiji like this. State is done, over. If you do something to enjoy like that, then the space gets created. The amount of responsibility to enrich myself and others I have shown, I have demonstrated in my life. That was the reason Arunagiri Yogeshwara started manifesting himself completely through this body. Understand? I'll repeat the whole thing in few lines. Listen. Creating the space by bringing, unclutching, complete completion or oneness with Guru or Sadashiva, and creating a space through responsibility, enriching, completion with others, and manifesting your Sankalpa is power manifestation. This is the first principle for Shaktipada. From today, the program which we are starting, power manifestation, Shaktipada. This is the first principle. So start with this first principle. I'll continue to expand on making this first principle into reality. So with this, I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhadvaita Shaivam, Sada Shivoham, the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.